Hey guys, welcome back to the Koala Kraftis Feed the Beast server, and I have made some of these nifty things called Fabricators for reasons that will become clear in just a second. These are just fancy auto-crafting things from Xycraft, and the way they work is they auto-craft and they use adjacent inventories and you can pull things out of them, so they'll actually work for red power auto-crafting systems. But the cool thing is, since they share inventories next to them, if you have a recipe that requires something else, you can put one of the recipes in one of the Fabricators, one of the recipes in the other Fabricators, and it will make the two things. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I want to make some of those ME cables that we were getting quartz for the other day. So if I just open that up in NEI, I can shift left click the question mark to automatically put it in the Fabricator. And then I'll go into this one, and you'll notice that the quartz fiber has its own recipe, so I'll just shift click that. And so now I have the two recipes. So now I'm just going to go get some stacks of everything, basically. So we're going to get, let's see here, a stack of the quartz dust, a stack of glass. Let's see here, I need a stack of glass. I know I have a bunch of glass around here somewhere. Where is it? There it is. Get a stack of glass. And then I'm going to need a stack of redstone. There we go. Okay. So now, if I throw everything into this guy right here, it should go ahead and not autocraft because it doesn't love me. Quartz dust, glass, auto low, auto low. Are these somehow messing things up? Why are you not working? Huh. What if I put these two in here? So there, that auto crafts. Interesting. And then if I put redstone in here, does it auto craft? No, it's not. Can it not be on top? Interesting. Maybe it has to be side by side. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, we'll put that in there, but we'll pretend like, okay, yeah, now it's working, and you'll notice that shows the recipe on the thing. Okay, apparently it has to be side to side, not top and bottom. So there we go. We made some ME cables really fast. Really neat things, actually. But we're actually not getting into that this episode. Because I still have a lot more resources I have to gather. And I don't want to make you guys, you know, I don't like making you guys watch me craft. I don't like doing crafting episodes too often. So I'll be crafting a lot of applied energy stuff off camera. And in fact, I still have to build factory housing for all of this applied energy stuff. Why do I have a where did I get the other iron chest from? Don't even know. Okay. Whatever, that works. I'll just put that there. Keep my applied energy stuff in there for now. Put my regular crafting tables back. There we go. Alright, 1 second. So between this episode and next episode, I'm going to go ahead and demolish the house because I really want to rebuild it and make the top half look nicer. I really don't like the towers. So this is going to be gone next episode, and we're going to build a more homey place, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so I want to check out some of the other cool Xycraft blocks because there are a lot of them added. Like the Cyclone Iam Soil, I think I mentioned the other episode. Let's see here. Just keep clicking through. There we go. Here's the Xycraft stuff. So, yep. You can see there's a bunch of new blocks added, including these cool engineering bricks. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is make some of these things. I'm going to make a valve out of these engineering bricks. I'm going to make an item IO. I'll make some Cyclone Iam water. I'll make some Cyclone Iam soil, which should be cool. I have to get a bunch of saplings though. I need a fire basin. Actually, I'm not going to make a fire basin because I don't think a fire basin's worth building, but basically fire basins are just nether brick. You know what, I'll just do a quick overrun. Okay, so there's a liquid detector, which detects the liquid level of a tank, which will make more sense in a second. There's the valve that you use to build the tank. There's the item IO for automating tank stuff. There's Cyclone Iam water, which acts like a water source block. There's Cyclone Iam soil, which acts like soil. Fire basin acts like a nether brick. Liquid void sucks up water. Cyclone Iam ice instantly turns any water that touches it into ice. And the Fabricator is what you just saw. So I'm going to do some craftimifying now. Alright, let's just finish up our crafting here. And while we're doing that, I just wanted to say I'm starting to look into the next mod spotlight, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to do Buildcraft for the next one because a lot of the mods in here do use Buildcraft. So I'm pretty sure the next block by block series I'll start will be Buildcraft based, just for anyone who was curious. Okay, let's see here. And then I think it was like that. Yep, okay. So there we go. And do I want to make an item IO? What does an item IO involve? Sure, I can make a chest really quickly. I bet I have the materials in here. There we go. And did I need stone for an item IO? Nope. Okay. Let's go back here and do. And this one has the most left over. Nope. Okay. Let's try this again. There we are. Alright. So the first thing I'm going to do is show off the Cyclone Iam soil, which I'm going to do by destroying all of these blocks and my floor. Apparently. Okay. Just put some Cyclone Iam water in there and break that. There we go. Break all the other blocks. Okay, let's see here. Did I get... No, I did not. Is it down here? Looks like it is. So basically, the Cyclone Iam soil acts like tilled dirt. So I can just kind of do a little thing like this. And if I take these flax seeds, you can see I can go ahead and plant them in here as if it were tilled soil. And the cool thing about it is that... What? Oh, you know what? These seeds might not work because they're mod-based. Okay, so I just got some sugar cane here because I seem to actually use that way more than flax anyway. But like I was saying, just kind of acts like tilled, watered ground. You can plant any vanilla plant on it, and you can even put, say, cactus on it, and it works just fine if you don't want to use sand. And the cool thing about Cyclone Iam soil, if you stack Cyclone Iam soil on top of each other, so if there were, say, 5 layers instead of just 1, the more layers of Cyclone Iam soil you have, the faster stuff grows. So that's pretty neat. So the next thing we're going to look at is pretty cool, and it is the Cyclone Iam tank. And Xycraft also has this cool thing called a glass viewer. Now the cool thing about the Cyclone Iam tank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, is that you can make it out of any solid block. Ooh. Okay, I don't have anything in here. I'll just get rid of this really quickly. So, like I said, son of a fudge cake. Where'd that block go? Oh, I have it. Okay. So like I was saying, you can make it out of any solid block. I'm going to use the Xycronium engineering blocks just to make it look cool. And you can make it any dimensions between, what is it, 3 and 12. So the biggest you can make is 12 by 12 and the smallest is 3 by 3 by 3, since it does have to have a block in the center for the water. Just be silly if you didn't. And then you can't use silly materials like sand or dirt, because that would be silly. Okay, I'm afraid I'm going to run out of these engineering blocks. Nope, I have just enough. Okay. So, and then we need glass. Now the cool thing about this viewer glass is it has connected textures, which means in the vanilla game its textures will connect. It's not any sort of like Optifine option, it's just by default these glass textures connect, and they're basically specifically for creating these tanks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 valves on this, and let's see here. I'm going to want 3 item IOs. Okay. And we'll just finish filling this up with the viewer glass now. Okay. And so, be back in just a second. Okay, so once you've laid out all the blocks, you right-click on a valve, and then it will get this cool texture on it when you're highlighted, and that means it is a multi-tank. So I right-click on it, and here is the tank inventory, and I should be able to right-click on these now and change their color. Theoretically. Maybe I have to shift-click. No? There we go, okay. So you'll notice if I go to here, this is blue and this is orange. This one's blue and this one's orange. So these use inventory, so this blue one will take things in, this orange one will put them out, and this white one should do both. So if I take this chest here and put a bucket in, is the bucket going to go in, or do I have to turn the other ones off? Oh wait, well first there'd have to be water anyway. So this comes to the Xycronium water thing. Xycronium water acts like a water source block, so when I put it on these valves, the valves will basically start sucking water out of it. And the more you put on, the faster it goes. So I think I'm just going to have 1 though. Let me check here. So I may have to turn these ones to white for this to work. Okay. Huh. Okay, I know you need... Let me let this fill up with water, because Xycronium tanks are really smart about water. If the water level is not up to the valve, then you can't get any water out of it. So I'm going to have to let this fill up for a little bit. Okay, let's try this to demonstrate the item IO. Since it does count as an inventory, we can put a Fabricator on it. And then... So you can see we have the Xycronium water recipe in here. So if we throw some blue engineering blocks and some stone in there, you'll see we get our Xycronium water, because the item IO, or the Fabricator, was going ahead and using this bucket of water in here through the item IO, and once this would use it, the item IO would put it back inside the little water slot, and then it would fill it with more water, and the process would repeat. So I think that that is pretty cool. And I got myself some more zirconium water blocks. And I have myself some nifty water storage for when the end of days comes and I must, you know, drink. It's always good to have some extra purified water sitting around, don't you know? And I think that's going to be all for this episode. Thank you guys a lot for watching. I really love all your guys' support. And now I need to get to tearing down my house. I'm really tired of it. Just needs to go. Just needs to go. So, I'm sorry if I sound a little down. I'm like really under the weather. But hopefully I'll get better soon. And I will see you right. Let's just put these in here. I'll see you guys all next time. Toodles!